Hello everyone, Ken the Bearded Accountant here, and today I have two oils from Copper Johns to review. I have one from the Gray Collection, or Gray Beard blend, and the other from his standard blend. So with that, let me get into my quick intro and get into the review. Okay, I'm back, and before I get into it, I just want to talk a little bit about why it took me so long to try Copper Johns, what the holdup was. Initially, the holdup was the inland sea minerals. It wasn't that I thought they were bad, but in general, I tend to stay away from anything in a beard oil that isn't oil. Even something like glycerin, which isn't going to hurt you in any way, shape, or form. I just tend to not like anything but beard oil in the beard oil. I watched a review by the Cousins, and they talked extremely highly about Copper Johns and the Feelin' Beard, and that kind of put Copper Johns back on my radar. And more recently, I did a video asking suggestions on companies to review, and someone suggested Copper Johns and said anything in his line will impress me. So I thought with a recommendation like that, I guess it's time to try it. Okay, first, price. A 1 ounce bottle from their regular line is $19.95. The price of a 1 ounce bottle from their Gray Beard line, or Gray Beard blend, is $21.95. Now, as I mentioned, I'm reviewing two oils, but it's just not 2 cents. It's two different carrier blends. So I'm going to put them both up. On this side, I'm going to put up the ingredients for the standard or regular carrier blend. Now I said this side, so I guess this side for the gray blend. There's a little less in this one. So I'm going to leave these two up here for a little bit, just because I know that it's two different carrier blends. And okay, this VFS, viscosity. The standard blend to me feels like a straight up medium. And for the gray blend, it was a thicker oil, so I'd say it's a thick oil, not Artius Man thick. It was definitely on the thicker side, not difficult to get in the beard at all. So there you go for the viscosity. For Feelin' Beard, they both made my beard feel soft. At times, it seemed to start off less than super soft, and as the day progressed, I got a softer feeling in beard. Now, with these oils, both of them, but especially the Gray Beard blend, I could run my fingers through it, and I didn't come away with a greasy mess. I came with a very light film. So for me, if I were to say have a date night and I expect female fingers to be going through my beard, I might opt to be wearing the Gray Beard blend from Copper Johns, because it's one of those oils that I can have someone playing with my beard and they're not going to come away with a greasy mess. They're going to come away with a very light film that's not disgusting to a female touching your beard. Now, talking about running my fingers through my beard, it's something about these oils that was different, especially with the Gray blend. My beard felt soft, but as I felt the beard, there was a bit of a different feel than I get from other oils. It felt like there was some sort of, not heavy coating, but there was definitely a coating that I almost didn't do this review because I thought I needed more time, because there were some things about these oils that I'm still wondering about. And one of them was the feeling it left in my beard to the touch. I had this feeling like there was some sort of film over the beard, and that's not a bad thing, but it felt different than other oils. So as I mentioned, I almost didn't do the review, but I had to review something, and I've been wearing it all week. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another scent in the Gray blend and circle back around to this oil again. But as I mentioned, it left a feeling. Often when I run my fingers through it, feels like I've got an oily beard. This felt different. There was some sort of coating that it wasn't good or bad. It was just different, and how helpful that is to you, I don't know. Now, as far as styling, this is where I saw the big difference between the two blends. His regular blend, for me, was like many other oils are for me. I definitely needed butter to help me keep it tidy, or balm. The Gray blend, on the other hand, styled extremely well for me. That thicker oil with my gray, dry, beard definitely styled extremely well. It gave me something similar to that spongy feeling I've talked about in the past, but in a different way. It was sort of an in-between thing, but it definitely styled well. In fact, the first night I tried this, I think first time ever, I was heading out for the night. I walked into the bathroom, I took a look in the mirror, and usually I have to comb and, reapply something and just do whatever I think I need to do to get it looking right. With this, for the first night, I looked in the mirror, I played with the beard a little bit, and I was good to go. The beard wasn't going anywhere. I didn't get quite that dramatic a result, the other nights, but I thought it was magical that first night, and it did style for me extremely well. As I said, the regular blend was just sort of normal, oil for me. With my beard, I'm becoming a lot more needy as far as styling. The first oil or scent I'm going over today is Summer Citrus. Now, the scent profile for this is citrus cologne with hints of apple and grapefruit. Now, for this one, I had forgotten what the scent profile was and didn't want to look it up. I just went by what I could, sniff out of it. For me, when I first smelt it, it seemed like a very bright combination of grapefruit and tangerine, but I wasn't really stuck on that, but that's what it felt like to me. Now that I know it's grapefruit and apple, I recognize it now. So this is an awesome light citrus cologne. That grapefruit and apple really is there in the forefront with a little bit of a citrusy vibe to go along with it. It's very light, and the scent duration was about 2 to 3 hours. So great scent, very light, and somewhat short duration. Now, the second oil today is from the Greybeard line, and this is On the Rocks. This is vanilla, pineapple, coconut, margarita, and sugar. Now, I've got to say, this is probably one of the only scents that's got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in it. I felt like I could pick up each and every individual piece of it. The vanilla, he's got it listed up front, but the pineapple seems to kind of whoosh past it, at least in the beginning. You can pick up every piece of it. The vanilla is there mellowing it out. The pineapple is next. There's definitely a coconut vibe. The margarita kind of gives it the pineapple a soury kind of smell to it, with the sugar noticeable in the background there. I think this is a great scent. I really enjoyed the scent. It's a medium scent strength, and the scent duration was about 6+ hours. So that is On the Rocks. I really dug this scent. The only part of it I wasn't sure of was the margarita. Who am I to ask? Because for all I know, without the margarita, it would be horrible. So that's On the Rocks. Okay, to summarize, now out of these two, I definitely like the Greybeard blend. The regular blend is a good oil. With my long gray beard, I'm going more towards the heavier oils. I'm still definitely going to use this. I just need to, I'm wearing it now, and I've got a balm in. Without the balm, I'd have a problem. With the white, or the gray, the gray beard blend, I didn't need anything to help me style, so this really worked for me. I did feel as though I didn't have enough time to really fully get a feel for this product. At some point, I've got to get another one of the gray blend and give it another week or two using this to get a better feel for, because as I said, at times I felt like this was a great oil, and then other times I just felt like it was a good oil. I don't feel like I really developed a definite opinion. Either way, I don't think I had enough time using it. I thought I spent a week wearing it 7 days in a row, so I'd give you what I could glean from it. So with that, I'm going to call it a wrap. Please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out with the channel tremendously. And hit that like button if you think I did a good job, and the notification bell if you'd like to see more. And with that, I am out of here. See you on the next one.